review of Sabrina Carpenter's Man's Best Friend.
Oh boy.
On June 10th, Sabrina took to her Instagram to announce her album titled Man's Best Friend. The album's cover sparked significant discussion online. Its provocative imagery led to debates about satire versus problematic representation. Carpenter defended it, as it was metaphorical and intentional artistic expression. Welcome to Critique FM. Here you will find rankings and reviews of some of your most favourite female artists. So for today's video, I will be reviewing Sabrina Carpenter's Man's Best Friend. Before we start, a short summary on Sabrina's career. She mainly started out acting and became well known for her roles on Disney and a couple of coming-of-age movies by the late 2010s. Singing was also a passion of Sabrina's, so alongside starring in film, she began a music career. Before Man's Best Friend, she had a handful of music projects. Ones to note was Emails I Can't Send. Within this album, she had a different mix of pop genres, but one song that stuck out was Nonsense, a fun R&B type beat with a cheeky sense of humour and innuendo. On tour for Emails I Can't Send, she began improvising the end of Nonsense with funny and saucy lyrics, usually related to the city she was performing in. This gained a lot of attention on TikTok, and some of her songs on the album were trending too. Soon Sabrina would cling onto the sexy, sarcastic girl next door vibe into the Short and Sweet album. Espresso, a song from Short and Sweet, was released just before the summer of 2024, and TikTok went nuts. Espresso was the main trajectory for Sabrina's career. So, on to Man's Best Friend, what you all came here for. This album leans into pop with flashes of disco, funk, and campy 80s influences, and just a dash of country. It's fun and cheeky, but not crazy introspective. Carpenter's lyrics are sharp and witty and sexually candid toward imperfect romantic partners, with tracks like Manchild, Tears, and House Tour embracing both flirtiness and snark. Sabrina has perfected her playful, self-aware pop persona, and this album leans more and more into this identity. Over on my TikTok, I created my own ranking for Man's Best Friend. I chose Sugar Talking as my number one, as I thought it shifted the album into more of a subdued, groovy pop lane with jazz references. It's one of the slower, moodier songs on the record, and it gives the album a bit of contrast among the other upbeat songs. It stands out as a sassy but sophisticated pop moment, and it's less of a straightforward breakup ballad and more of an anthem for demanding genuine connection over pretty words. I ranked the album's single Man-Child around the midpoint, as it's infectious and catchy with uses of sharp lyrical humour and strong production. It pulls inspiration from a pop country sound, which I do believe is a very popular style at the moment with current artists. This is also the reason as to why I ranked it at this point, because I do find the song quite generic and predictable for Carpenter. The synthy pop sound, alongside with a cute acoustic guitar riff with a country twang, has similarities to Sabrina's other popular song, Please Please Please, from Short and Sweet. It's still fun, and I probably will reminisce over this song by next summer though. We Almost Broke Up Again Last Night is ranked the lowest for me, as although I have a penchant for slow, emotional breakup songs, its lyrical content doesn't reach out to me in a way that, say, Lizzie McAlpine did with Ceilings. In no attempt to compare these wonderful ladies, Carpenter's track for me feels quite awkward within the lyrics. For example, I'm not the biggest fan of the line, "We had our sex and then we made amends." It feels extremely off-putting to sing to whilst the track's production plays a beautiful ballad, but that could be Sabrina's shtick. She does hit you with those iconic lines within her most popular songs, so maybe in some way it was her attempt at making the track feel more connected to the others within the album. But overall, I would give the album a 7.5 out of 10. It's a playful and polished pop record with ambitious production and memorable moments that further solidifies Sabrina's place in contemporary pop. It isn't necessarily one of her deepest or most groundbreaking projects, but it's confidently crafted, full of personality and packed with hooks that reward repeated listens. Thanks for watching today's video. We've been Critique FM.